Hey, what's up? Welcome back. So yeah, today I'm going to share with you a list of 10 games that you gotta play on your Oculus Rift or Oculus Rift S. It's going to be a jam-packed video full of awesome titles, so enjoy. Now it's time to jump into the metaverse and have some fun. Let's go! Number 10, The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners.
I know what you're looking for. Now that the dead live forever, that every scrap counts, that everybody's just in it for themselves, do you hide in dark places? Do you kill from afar? Or do you prefer it up close?
The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners is a VR action game where you step into the shoes of a lone survivor that travels through a walker-infested New Orleans in search of redemption. To defend yourself, you luckily get to choose out of an assortment of weapons such as blades, axes, bows and machine guns to fend off the undead and the living alike. Fight the undead, scavenge through the flooded ruins and face gut-wrenching choices for you and the other survivors. Number 9, Boneworks. Boneworks is a mysterious VR adventure title that uses advanced experimental physics mechanics that will definitely push you to the limit. In this game, you dynamically navigate through environments, engage in physics-heavy combat, and creatively approach puzzles with, what a surprise, physics. Yes, even the combat can be approached in many ways. Melee weapons, firearms, physics, traps, environments, they can all be used to aid you in fights with enemy entities. Number 8, Pistol Whip. Inspired by action movies like John Wick and The Matrix, Pistol Whip throws you gun first into an explosive batch of handcrafted action scenes that are each set to their own breakneck soundtrack. But unlike traditional music games, Pistol Whip has no line in the sand. You have complete freedom to shoot, melee and dodge targets to the rhythm. Number 7, Vertigo 2.
Now this is what I've been looking forward to.
Behold the nature of the universe. Behold the nature of our faith. We channel the power of the ancient god whose vitality lights our world. But it is not enough.
In Vertigo 2, you awake deep underground in the reaches of a quantum reactor to finish your journey home. No closer to your goal than when you first arrived, you must count on the help of a familiar stranger who saved your life in the first game. On your way towards the center of the reactor, you will have to face bizarre alien flora and fauna, and deadly android security forces whose job is to purge the reactor of all life. As you try to determine who to trust, sinister forces lurk just out of sight. With a branching story hinging on key decisions, there is no telling what you will encounter in this absurd world. The only certainty is that there is danger around every corner. You have been warned. Number 6, Star Wars, Vader, Immortal.
In a moment, the Lord of this monolith will give you a task, a word of advice. Do not anger Vader.
Now that Vader's found you, he's in reach of enormous power. You must escape.
Grab my hand! I wonder what Vader is after.
It appears Vader has finally found his candidate. And our future is in your hands. Vader is here.
You are the one I've been searching for. Do as I command.
Is there any version of this plan that doesn't end up with us being dead?
Step into a galaxy far, far away and experience Star Wars in virtual reality. In this experience, you will descend into Darth Vader's mysterious fortress alongside new allies and fearsome enemies. In Vader Immortal, you will be at the center of a story in which you hold the key to the galaxy's salvation or destruction. Number 5. Beat Saber. Beat Saber is a VR rhythm game where you slash the beats of adrenaline-pumping music. Feel the rhythm by immersing yourself in the most epic combination of music beats and visual effects in this game's truly unique gameplay. Get better every day while completing objectives and challenges in the campaign, or when you feel confident, you can also rise up in the global leaderboards. Good luck! Number 4. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun that are each orbited by planets filled with life, and if you want to, you can go to any of them you choose. Fly smoothly from deep space to planetary surfaces with no loading screens and no limits. In this infinite procedurally generated universe, you will discover places and creatures that no other players have ever seen before, and perhaps never will again. Number 3. Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond.
With Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, I think we're finally able to fully realize that vision from 20 years ago of putting you in the boots, allow you to see through the eyes of someone who was actually there. And that's been the most exciting and fulfilling part of the project.
There's no moment in this game where you're just relaxed, right? You're in a war zone.
You are a member of the OSS, the Office of Strategic Services. That allows us to tell a story where the player gets to go to all these incredible places.
VR adds such another level to it just because people want to naturally interact with things how they do in the real world.
Whether you're inside a Sherman tank or at an airfield or sneaking into a Nazi subbase, the level of immersion is unprecedented.
Through the power of VR, you're climbing a wall, you're pulling out your gun, you're catching a grenade in midair and throwing it back. Those are all things that you end up doing yourself.
It's exciting and it's terrifying and it's fun and it's cool kind of helping create these experiences for people.
Medal of Honor Above and Beyond brings the historic battlefields of World War II back to the forefront in virtual reality. In this game, you play as an allied agent who works for the OSS, and your mission is to infiltrate, outgun, and outsmart the Axis war machine from behind enemy lines. That's right, it's going to be a thrilling adventure that will bring back that old-school Medal of Honor vibe to a total different level. Number 2. Asgard's Wrath.
You may be a god, but to become legend, you must do battle as mortal heroes. A spellcaster who wields arcane powers. fearless in the face of danger. A warrior, fueled by vengeance. Call upon your immortal power to transform beasts into companions. For none can survive this path alone.
In Asgard's Wrath, you become a Norse god that has to square off against its godly rivals. Throughout the game's 30-hour campaign, you will frequently swap back and forth between the perspective of a towering god with an epic sense of scale and the perspective of an underground mortal warrior to take advantage of the game's brutal melee combat. In this title, you will not only be able to possess different classes, but you will also be able to solve larger-than-life puzzles, and even better, transform animals into warrior companions that you can lead into battle. Number 1. Half-Life Alyx.
I'm here. So what's the plan?
If we can get this weapon, what we're doing here could change things forever.
There's no straight shot to the vault. I'm gonna head inside, find a way out. Got it.
I'm with you every step of the way.
You're gonna need a gun! Don't worry, it's unloaded. It's unloaded now!
Combined channel's really picking up. They know you're coming. You need to get out of here, now.
Half-Life Alyx is Valve's VR return to the Half-Life series. It's the story of an impossible fight against a vicious alien race known as the Combine, set between the events of Half-Life and Half-Life 2. In the game, you will step into the shoes of Alyx and immerse yourself in deep environmental interactions, puzzle solving, world exploration, and of course, visceral combat. Oh yes, Half-Life in VR will let you experience the future of gaming, by for example letting you aim around a broken wall, or under a barnacle to make an impossible shot. Search through shelves to find a healing syringe and manipulate tools to hack alien interfaces. You can even toss a bottle through a corridor to distract an enemy. And even better, rip a headcrab off your face and throw it out of the window. Welcome to the future. And those were 10 of my personal recommendations. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know you care. And yeah, if you have any other suggestions of what titles people should play on their Oculus Rift S or Rift, then be sure to let us all know in the comments below. Suggestions are always welcome. And now it's time for me to sign off. And as I always say, and I see you all next time. See you in the metaverse. Bye bye. See ya later.
Don't worry, it's unloaded.